Hey guys, it's episode 191, so I'm doing an outlining of my Pokemon drawings. So this is the one that I'm going to do first, and then I'm going to do the next one later. I showed this in the previous episode because I wanted to discuss, I sort of am starting that routine because I feel that I want to discuss some of my thinking behind it beforehand, so that way it's like, because I go through, there's like a thought process, and then while I'm drawing the sketch, so that's why I'm doing that. So I'm gonna outline I'm gonna outline these Pokemon. I'm just trying to think because I have like croissant containers beside me. I'm just gonna put those gently on the floor beside me because I'm using my brother's space and our table is messy, so I'm trying to avoid showing like all the space and stuff. So I'm just gonna outline Plusle, and talk. So I have been going through I have been pushing back my art a lot, and that's just because, I don't know, I felt distracted. I really wanted to get the birthday haul thing done because it took a lot of videos to do that, and because I can't really film that much with my tablet. Like, I don't want to film past 30 minutes and then my brother's gonna start complaining because he doesn't have school anymore. So, and for our internet, it's not really that great because we have an old plan, but it's still unlimited. But I think the problem with our old plan is that our Wi-Fi we don't get as strong as a good signal. I think because the company is mad that we don't switch ever. But my dad doesn't really have time to switch, but if we move, we'll have time to switch. So yeah. I've just really wanted to get, like, at first I thought the birthday haul thing was a good thing. I know some people like watching it, but then again, I got a bit bored while filming it because I really realized it was like a lot. And I don't want to do like so much to the point where it bothers people. Okay. I've also been kind of lazy with making videos recently. I don't know. I think it's because of school. I'm less motivated. Not because school is a bad thing, but just that the courses that I'm taking is really difficult. So it's difficult for me, but it's not difficult for other people. It depends really on what you're capable of doing. So I'm just going to outline Lapras as I continue talking. But anyways, yeah, for those of you who have not watched some of my videos, I think I do mention that I am more of a college-based student. You can tell that I am. Based on courses that I am taking. I've never really talked about the courses that I'm taking in my videos, so yeah. But basically, I'm taking data management, and my brother said, well, it's easy, so I thought I could use that as a filler since I need like 30 credits or so to actually graduate. The problem is that it's a university course, so being a college student, I find it difficult, and I know a lot of people will say data management is easy because it's business related more. My brother said, like, even though they've learned that, I think he took a math in university, and he basically said he had to help other people relearn that stuff because a lot of them forgot how to do it. So I think it's not like a simple course, it's more of a difficult one. We're doing culminatings right now, so the final projects. Sorry, I have to turn the paper like this because it's round and I don't know how to do this. So basically, we're doing culminatings, and we just have to work on a project. And our project is, it's about doing an experiment. It's not really just an experiment, it's like surveys and stuff, but the teacher doesn't want us to just rely on surveys. I think surveys is standardly what everyone does, and he says like to get really good marks you should try to make an experiment with your thing. So you're basically coming up with two variables that may have to do with each other, and you have to explain like what do they have to do with each other or why they may not have to do with each other, and then you just go from there. Hopefully I pass because I have a 61 in data, but luckily there's no exams, so I probably won't like fail. Like it's not that easy for me to fail if there's no exam because I'm not good at the tests. So yeah, so that's basically why I've been like, I don't know, I felt just, I think because all the work, I felt just like, I felt like I wanted to just hold back on things and just leave them till like last minute, and then I pushed back my art for a long time and I got lazy, which is not a good thing. I want to be on track with this. So yeah, so that's basically why. So now I'm outlining Lapras. I'm doing her neck. And because it's curved in such a strange way, like, it's not a strange way, but it's a hard way for me to like draw, I have to keep turning the paper. So sorry if this bothers some people. I'm trying. Okay, and then I'm outlining one of her fins. I outlined the person first because I was thinking that the Pokemon would already take quite some time to outline, and the person would just take up most of the time. And normally when you guys watch me outline like people, it takes at least 20 minutes. So I didn't want to take the 20 minutes just outlining myself and then trying to outline the Pokemon in very little time. So yeah, I'm just trying to see, like, make it balanced more. So I'm outlining like near her shell area. The weather has been very strange lately. Like, it used to be really warm, and then it started getting warm, and then it's decreased again, and it got really cold, like wintertime cold, and then now it's kind of like you walk outside and there's wind and it's pretty cool, but it's like extremely cool to the point where it's kind of cold, so you need your jacket, and then you walk inside and then it's extremely warm, which bugs me because I don't want to wear my jacket anymore because it's really uncomfortable because I have to bring it everywhere, and when it turns warm it's just really not fun to just keep carrying around. So every time I go inside, I don't feel happy about carrying my jacket because it's really warm. So yeah, so I'm just outlining her shell. Okay. My brother started working at McDonald's, so he wanted to do that because me and my brother like collecting things. So I'll like day to night as I'm talking. So me and my brother like collecting things, and turns out a lot of the things we like collecting are pretty either high quality or just in general expensive. So to have our dad's support on that is really difficult. So my brother wanted to be responsible and get a job of his own to collect this stuff, but he's still living in our house, so he kind of, I guess he wants to still like live with us because it's expensive to get his own place, especially in the place where we're living, because we live in Mississauga and there's not really a lot of cheap options. Like buying a house is really expensive now. Like our houses are worth quite a bit. I'm not going to say how much, but quite a bit. And yeah, my brother just thought that it was time to just try and support his own collection instead of getting other people to pay for it. I, on the other hand, am trying to apply for a job. If I somehow get too busy, which hopefully I don't know so far what I will do for my YouTube channel. I'm trying to apply to a simple job, so it's not like, oh no, I have no time for anything, because I'm very worried about like school and stuff, and I don't want to go to Sheridan College with like and get busy and then suddenly I'm busy with work as well. So that's why I kind of wanted to get a job like after, but I was realizing that if you don't get a job now, it's going to be harder. And already it was kind of difficult because my brother was like, you have to know like the timing, like what timings are good for like applying, and you have to get your interview done, and just trying to figure out like, because it's not easy to get in a lot of places. A lot of jobs which you think would have like are starting jobs for people who just started working, they usually don't hire a lot anymore. Like Tim Hortons is very hard to get into. My brother tried to apply there and he just didn't get in because they wanted him to have experience, which is really not good for a starting job, because why would you have experience if you don't have a starting, like if you didn't have a job to begin with? So yeah, he just kind of told me that, and I'm now just thinking I'll probably work in Erin Mills, which is the mall that is close by to my house. So I'm outlining Suicune. this is Suikun's mouth and the spike under his chin. I'm just gonna work at like Teddy and Me, which is kind of like, I want to apply there and see if they'll hire me. It's just a really laid back job where you watch the store and it basically only sells like collectibles like stuffed animals and Pokemon cards and Pokemon merchandise. It's just a really simple job. I don't want to get too like into a field where I get tired easily. That's why I kind of avoid like, my dad's always like, oh, you can work at McDonald's like your brother, but I think I'm gonna get pretty tired because the way my body is, it just doesn't really function. Like, I don't know, it's just I can't handle heat, and I can't stand for so long, which is awkward. So I don't know what I'm going to do. So I just want to apply to places like that and Build-A-Bear and see where that gets me. I'm kind of scared for interviews because I'm very quiet. So if you guys have any tips for like doing your interviews, please tell me, because I'm not very good with interviews. I've never been to an interview to be hired, so I don't know what it's like. But my brother said he went through his and it was pretty simple. They asked simple questions. It was kind of like questions that tried to get you like thinking, and you just had to answer in a very deep way, so that way they know like you're a responsible person and you just really want to work there. So done Suikun's spike. Okay, this is his neck area, and then I'm gonna do part of his hair. And this is his back, one of his hind legs, so I'm just gonna do this. What happened is during the weeks I did get some hauls, and I'm pushing those off for now because I want to finish these first and then get to it, because I've really didn't do a lot of art videos recently, and I'm kind of worried that I am slacking on what I'm supposed to be doing. So I'm just trying to do this as best as possible. Because when you get like hauls, you want to show them instantly, so that way it's like you show them right like when you get them, and then it's just so that way people know you just got them. But I think that the urge to do that is really difficult to suppress, because you want to do other videos as well, and it just gets difficult and it just overlaps with everything. So to do these videos means I have to prioritize which one is more important, like what type of video is more important to me, and so far I have not been doing a great job at prioritizing which video is good, but now I just want to try and do that. So this is Mega Ampharos that I drew. That's why he has all the hair. I also kind of told my friend that he should apply to the same place as me just because it's not a lot of working. It's because his parents don't really want him to work because they think that it will take up most of his time and block studying. So I just thought it was a good place for like him to work too, because it's pretty laid back. You don't have to do much, but it sounds really fun and a job that I would enjoy. So yeah. Okay. Kind of messed up on his hair, but that should be fine. I don't really think that would impact too much. So there's Ampharos' hair and horns, and now I'm just getting his head. And his eye. Gotta get his eye. His mouth. And this is actually his body area. And this is his arm thing. I don't know what to call it. It looks like a fin. It's very hard to tell because the way they designed it. I kind of am guessing this is part of his stomach. Anyways, hopefully I outlined that correctly. This is his leg, and then got his foot here, his toe, and the back of his foot. So I think that's it. So yeah, so I'm done outlining, and my next video will be the other drawing, but here's an overlook. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Bye.